Good morning. I am welcoming you in Maths department and in our course EG 1308 Matrix Algebra through Scilab. Here, in today's session, we will see the Scilab, how to download, how to install, and some of the softwares which are equivalent to Scilab. So here is in Google I have searched for the Scilab. These are the result. The first site itself is about the Scilab, www.scilab.org. Before going towards that, I am showing the alternatives of Scilab. First of all, your Scilab is free and open source. It is also compatible in Mac, Windows, and Linux. GNU, Octave, R language, Jupyter, MATLAB, Mathematica, Sage, all these softwares which are appearing here are equivalent to, in some sense, okay, all are not exactly working like Scilab, but are similar to the Scilab. Scilab is open source, while you can see some of them are commercial. And among all of these, two famous softwares which are equivalent to Scilab is MATLAB and Mathematica. MATLAB and Mathematica both are commercial. See the pricing of MATLAB. If you want to buy for home, then it is of 79 USD, US dollars. And if you want to convert in Indian rupees, then it is 5804 Indian rupees. It is not better to buy that one because our Scilab is open source. It is free. By saying free and open source, the things are different. When your software is free, then you can download and install, while software is open source, then you can edit that software. If you go for the another alternative, that is Mathematica, then it is for home plus desktop, its price is 1497 US dollars. And if you convert 1479 in Indian rupees, then it is 108676. So it is too much costly. So we will not definitely go for any of these two. So here, this is a Google search of Scilab, and I am going towards its home page. So my home page is looking like this. If on the first page itself, it is saying that download Scilab 6.1.0, that is the latest version currently available via the software site itself. Okay, here it is giving some another softwares also, that is Scilab for another versions, similarly Xcos and table boxes. We are interested in right now Scilab. On that site itself, there are tutorials available how to deal with Scilab. You can refer this if you want. There are some applications which are working through Scilab. That is, one of them is for research and education, and you can use that if you want. Then it is having a cloud servers also, and its source is also available here. But right now I am going for the download session, that is download Scilab 6.1.0. If I select that, it will give me several options. That here there is, I can go for the version that is 6.1.0, 6.0.2, 5.5.2, and previous old Scilab versions. Okay, but we will go for this latest one, 6.1.0. Here in download itself, there are several options, that is for Windows or Vista, that is 7, 8 or 10. Windows versions are these, Vista 7, 8 and 10. For that, you can download Scilab from this or this. If your OS is 64-bit, then you can go for 64-bit Scilab. If your OS is of 32-bit, then you can go for the 32-bit Scilab. If you are not aware of your OS version, then in control panel, go to all control panel items. There is a system. In that, you will see this type of page, or on right clicking your My Computer and properties, you will able to reach to this page. There the system type will be available. Here my system is 64-bit operating system. So I will download 64-bit OS Scilab software. Okay. So here mine is Windows and that is 64-bit. So I am downloading this one. If you are 32-bit, then download 32-bit Scilab. If your version is Linux, then download the corresponding Linux. If your computer is Mac OS, that is of Apple, then you can download from this one. I am going for the Windows 64-bit. It is downloading my Scilab 6.1.0, and it will take a time. This software is of 184 MB and it is now downloaded. So I am opening the download folder. So in download folder, this is my file. Now press the right click, run as administrator is available here. Click there and it will ask for the administrator permissions. On giving permissions, you will see this type of window. Here you are having languages to select. I am selecting the default one, that is English. Okay. Then it will display the another window where it is saying that this software has a license agreement. It is this much. If you want to read, you can, but mostly whenever it is asked to accept the agreement, we are having only one choice to accept the agreement. Otherwise, you are not able to go for the next option. So we will accept, or I will click here that I accept the agreement. Click next. Here it will ask where you have to install this software. So I am selecting the default path, then press next. Here you are having multiple options that which packages you want to install in your Scilab. I am keeping the default one. Here it is asking that in start menu you want to make a shortcut for this or not. So I am keeping yes. Here it asks that you want to create a desktop icon. I am keeping yes. You want to associate your file with this dot extensions, that is .sci, .tsf, .cos, .sod. I am keeping yes and go to the next. Here all that we have selected, that is written, and I'm asking for the installation site. So here it is, installation is started, and once installation goes complete, you will be asked to open a new page of the Scilab, that is start the Scilab. This installation will take several time, so be patient. It will depend on your computer speed. As soon as the installation gets complete, you will see this type of page here on desktop. You will have one shortcut of the Scilab, and here it will say that launch Scilab. You, if you will click here and keep this tick mark, then on finish it will start the Scilab. I am unclicking that and clicking on the finish. So from this, from the desktop's icon, we will start the Scilab lecture from next video. Okay, so till that, stay at home and stay safe. Thank you. At home, at your PC, install the required Scilab's version, and from next lecture, we will start uh, studying how to do our matrix algebra course in Scilab. Thank you.